What is up, guys? It's BloodZelos. Welcome to a new Let's Build. Today we start the modern Let's Build. It is the first day of our lovely modern Let's Build. Who knows how many episodes this is going to take? It could be 3, it could be 10, but we're going to have a beautiful house when we're done, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. A couple things here before we start. A lot of people didn't want a modern Let's Build because they said I was already doing one with Bane. However, me and Bane's dual Let's Build is almost done, and then we're switching over to the medieval theme. So what we'll basically have is a modern single-player Let's Build, which modern is definitely my best building talent, and then we'll have a dual medieval build, and so you'll have 2 different styles to watch on my channel every day. And secondly, the beautiful thumbnails you've seen on my channel recently have been done by Drasophy. He is an up-and-coming artist. I really urge you to check him out in the description. He does some really good work, and he offered to do this all for free for me, and on short notice, so he definitely deserves your subscription or your follow, or at least your nice, kind words on one of his videos. So other than that, let's get into this. We need to pick some blocks, and we need to just get started. I just started my seed. The seed is 1, 2, 3. All right, that's all it is, and those are my chords for those of you who want to follow along. But I'm already seeing potential. The house is going to be here. It'll come out to here. We can have a path go down there to a dock. We can have a path go up here to something on the top of this mountain. Like, I've already got all these potential ideas, and a lighthouse right here. I know I said that in the modern build too. I just want to throw in a lighthouse somewhere. What we're going to try, though, for this build is to use some different colors that I don't normally use. So we're by the ocean. I think we're going to go with some blue. Some blue, yeah. I want to try something new here. There's not really any good stained clay, though. Do they have glass panes? Oh, they don't have colored glass panes. That's a heartbreaker. Or maybe they do. Oh, they do. Okay, that's cool. I want to go, though, with some bluish-ish stuff. I'm thinking we'll try some of this light blue stained clay. Now we gotta figure out, though, what's gonna go well with that. We are on the ocean again, so sandstone is always nice. Actually, let's go with marble. We're gonna go with some marble. We're gonna do a 3-color house. We're gonna have 3 themes here. Where's the marble? Why am I bad at this? Quartz. It's called quartz. I never get that right. And then, of course, you really can't do one of these houses without spruce, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and grab some of that. Alright. Put down the first blocks. I don't even know where to do that. Let's go ahead and have our doorway. Right. Are you guys ready? This is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna go right here. That's gonna be our doorway. Alright. And let's go ahead and put this in here. Bring it up like so. And we have a doorway, and so begins the modern house. Let's build. I cannot wait. Alright, we need to figure out how this is gonna go. I have no idea. Let's go ahead here and help ourselves out with a shape. We'll go start it like something like this. I don't know. I'm just improvising here. We're gonna see how this works out. We got this lovely shape here. Let's go ahead and build that up a little bit. And we'll use this, we'll base this off some, I don't know. As you've seen in some of my recent builds, I've been doing this a lot now, just making these big shapes and then using them and breaking into them, and that's how you really start to get something going. So I do have one kind of idea for how this house is going to go, but I haven't actually had a chance to figure out how we're going to pull it off. I just know kind of the general what I want from it. Let's bring this all the way across here. So we got that look from the front, and we could probably actually have wood coming around like this, and that'll give us our entrance. Like that. Alright. So what I want at some point in this house is basically to have an overhang, which is going to be coming out this way, and then down here will be like a porch area with some chairs and things, because I Google searched modern houses, and I got a lot of that, so it looked like something that's probably kind of important. So we're going to go ahead. I don't like this clay. This clay looks freaking purple. I wanted something blue. I don't even know what's going on. And I'm really not, like, I mean, I guess this is the first episode, but I'm not feeling the build yet. I feel like I want to be feeling the build, and I'm not. We're going to need some slabs, though. Slabs make things look nice. Let's go ahead and bring this out like that. And we'll go on the other side, just kind of making up shapes right now until I figure out what I want to do. Alright. So I don't know if I want to make that thing out of marble. I think it should be out of marble. Yeah, so we're going to, let's just go start it right here. We're going to bring this out like this. Oh, I can't wait to see this house take shape. And we're gonna bring it out like this. A couple more blocks. One more. Like that. It's going to come across like this. And this is going to be our overhang. So there's not going to be any house under that. It's just going to be a nice little area where we can do things. The floor can probably be made out of this stuff. Until I get some sort of shape, it's just going to be completely random what I build and where I build it. Because, you know, I don't have anything to work with yet. Once you get a house going, you can work off what you've done. But until you get that, you're kind of stuck to just make things up. Oh dear. So we're going to go ahead and drop that there. And this will have to go right there. So yeah, that's going to be our overhang. We're going to have house built up on that. Let's see, our pillars for that, we can probably make out of this stuff. We don't want to go too high. Not on the second story, at least. So we'll bring that across. Ooh, a slanted roof. That could be a good thing. I only thought of that because I just misplaced that block. But yeah, we can have a slanted roof kind of going like that. And look at this beautiful view of the sunset. Okay, this needs to be bigger. I want this to be a bigger house. Because I want this to be a longer series. I don't want this to be like a 3-episode thing. So let's go ahead and bring this out to about here. Just so we have a lot of overhang. Should be nice. Come on. Like that. That'll be nicer. And I definitely, because I want to have nice bay windows and maybe a balcony in this area. Yeah, guys, you thought you could get away from balconies? Yeah, that's not happening. I'm always in for the balconies. So let's look in something like this. There we go. Set the time to 0 so that we have some light to look at. Get rid of this pillar. What are you doing here? All right, so we have our little looky thing out there. That's going to be nice. What we can actually do, now I'm feeling a couple shapes starting to flow here. Let's go ahead and bring this around the bottom. No. We're going to bring this in and around the bottom. Something like to that effect. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Okay, we're going to bring that around like this. And like that. And I will have a world download for this, guys, probably in episode 4 or 5, depending on how quickly it gets going. We'll bring these pillars all the way down, these wooden ones. Those are going to be our support pillars, and those are in these corners, right? Yep, just like that. Alrighty, that's looking good. Okay. Ah, this is so random. It'll look good. It'll look good. I have honestly never had a build that really just stuck all together. You can usually pull it together and make it look good in the end. So I'm not too worried. This will look good soon. At some point. Let's go ahead and have that just wrap around like that, just so we got something going on there. We haven't even built the house yet. We just have this overhang thing here. So right here, we're gonna need to have this come across like that, and it'll just match up in the corner there. That's gonna be part of our entryway, and actually we need marble. Are we doing marble? It looks like we're doing wooden pillars, I guess. So we'll have this go ahead and meet up right there. Should it go all the way? No, it should not, because then we will have a problem up there. So we'll have that wooden pillar there. We're gonna have a wooden pillar here, and that's gonna go up to there. All right, and then this is our doorway, which we can actually probably just go ahead and crop off like that. This is actually going to be, so this is outside. This is not going to be a house. This is all going to be solid, so we should probably make this an actual solid doorway. I gotta figure out how we're gonna go about doing that. We can probably just have, well, I want to have a door that's too wide here because this is kind of like the way to the outside. So actually, let's go ahead and do marble half slabs here, and this will also be marble like that. That'll be our doorway. And I think, yeah, because doorways are white, we want to follow that theme of these white doorways. This block, we might as well just change it back to that because it was looking a little weird. This will come across so we can keep the flow going like that. Okay. And then this is going to be a wall here. Well, maybe not a wall. It's going to be a window in some way. Probably just like that. It looks like we're actually going to have an issue though, because it's like that. So we can either just go like that. For now. Of course, a lot of this might get changed as we come up with better ideas. Again, I really like modern because modern I think is one of my stronger building suits. I think I'm better at modern than most things, so I'm definitely looking forward to this because I actually feel like I know a little bit more what I'm doing, at least to some extent. Let's go ahead and bring that across like that. Alright, so we got this inside. This needs to be stairs for sure. Faux shizzle my dizzle. We can't get away with a normal stuff like this. It's got to be stairs. And I don't know if I want it to be stairs on the inside or the outside. I think we'll go on the inside. Yeah, and this should probably just be that because it really bugs me having having it like that. Let's go ahead and drop in an upside down stair right there, just to get a little shape, and we can actually do a right side up one there. do some shape from the outside. This will go back to having that. We've kind of lost the whole idea of having a pillar there. And so what we have right now is we have this straight line of color change, and that's not something we really want. That usually doesn't look too good. So how we're going to fix that is actually bring this across like that. And this is just going to wrap around here. Well, I didn't think about that, actually. It's going to come out to there, and it'll come in like that. Okay. So we'll break that right there, and we can use that. We'll put in a pillar right here, like that. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. So, of course, we have plenty of changes that will need to be made, but we have something going now. We have some shapes going. Some shapes are flowing. It's looking alright. Now it's going to rain on me. That's cool. Alright, turn that off. What do we got right now? What do we got? Let's stand back and look. We got this. I definitely want this to be a slanted roof going this way, so we'll go ahead and... Oopsies. We'll go ahead and slant it. I believe we're doing 3 pillars there and 4 pillars right there. So we'll have a nice slanted roof. That's going to be cool. Let's bring this all the way around. Well, oh no, let's not. Let's bring it to there, and then we'll have this come down like that. And then where's that on the other side? There's a freaking bird flying around in the background. Bird, stop. Okay, one of the things I do with a lot of my modern houses, stand back and look at this, is I always have one side that's symmetrical. Because as much as symmetry is not something you really want in a modern build, you do want it in some places. So this is going to be the symmetrical part of our house, as you can already probably tell. It's going to be very, very pattern following. Obviously, this is not going to be nearly as symmetrical. I'm looking at this entryway right now, and I'm thinking, what is this? Let's go ahead and bring this up like that. We'll put half slabs on top of that. And obviously, this entryway has a little bit of work to go. I'm not entirely happy with it at the moment, but I think it will get there pretty soon, at least. That's a little cooler. That's kind of cool, actually. That is rad, dude. That's kind of weird, but I like it. All right. I almost want to start exterior decorations over here already, but I can't do that. We gotta start laying out the house a little bit. Okay, so we're coming through here. We're gonna have let's bring this out more. This needs to be a little bigger. We'll bring this out to maybe here. Should be good. I'm not counting anything. I think when Corrales does his builds, he kind of like counts them in his head a little bit. I also think when he does his builds, he actually like pictures what he wants the house to look like, whereas I have no image in my head right now of what this house is going to look like. I'm just building, and I'm going to let it kind of come to me as it goes. But let's go ahead and... This is a lot of blue. I think if I had shaders in a texture pack, my builds would look so much more beautiful. And I actually might try and drop shaders into one of these episodes, like at the end, just to look at it. It'll lag too much to actually, you know, have it featured, but I think that would be kind of cool. This is going to continue going all the way across, like that. That's just going to follow the entire inside of the house. And it's going to be 2 stories, obviously, if we have that over there. But this is going to be the entryway. Ooh, how could we do this? Actually, what we're going to do is have another chunk. No, we're not going to do that. So let's have an entrance right here. Just kind of an arbitrary spot I picked out, like that. We'll throw in our marble right here. I love this. I love that. I love that. Okay. And we need dirt back here. Alright, so that's going to go through to another section of the house that will be in the back. That's going to be a single-story section back here. Okay, here's a modern house tip before we wrap up this episode. As you can see, let's go look at the front. This is a good example of it. When you do a modern house, you have your behind color, okay? And that's the color you start building with. So that's what my blue was, my light blue stained clay, which is actually purple. That is my background color. That's kind of the filler. Then you have 1 or 2 colors which you use to add shape, and those are my spruce and my marble for this build. So we're gonna do most of the shaping of the house is gonna be done with this. Then what we're gonna end up doing is taking a lot of different colors. So in this case, like the spruce plank pillar is gonna come up like that, something like that, just to throw it off. We're gonna have a little bit of symmetry here. We're gonna bring up a pillar right there, for example, just to keep things looking nice. And then because we want to have multiple colors, we're gonna have it go straight across like that to keep it white. And we could even throw in another white pillar if we wanted, but we're not going to do that yet because I don't want to get too complex. But there we go, guys. That's episode 1. I think this house is going to look really cool when it's done. We have not even, I mean, just to give you a quick overview, we're going to have 1 story over here. This is going to be 2 stories and probably 1 story over here in this area. Then we have to do all the decorating and stuff. Then we have to build a dock and probably a lighthouse or something over here. and it is going to be beautiful. I am excited. I can't wait, guys. So if you enjoyed episode 1, please leave a like. It really does help a lot, and it really motivates me to keep these coming. You know, a like is the quickest way you can make me happy. Other than that, though, thank you for watching. Leave your comments and suggestions on what I should do with the house, and I will see you in episode 2. Again, check out Drasophy, who made the beautiful thumbnail. Goodbye.